Hey Sagittarius, thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys are doing well. This is the other person reading for the second half of November. This will give you insights and information about an ex-partner. Can also be someone that ghosted you guys recently, or someone you're not in talking terms with at this time. Please keep in mind that the messages are general. It can also be vice versa if you're here as a cross watcher, okay? So let's start by pulling up some cards from this deck, and already we have here the octopus. The upside down triangle is the chemical symbol for water. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but let's get 2 more cards out, okay? Later on, we're going to be checking in with Tarot to open up the messages and get more information out. Any messages, please, Spirit, about this other person Sagittarius is dealing with for second half of November, please. All right, here we go. We have the B. The upright triangle with the line in the middle is the chemical symbol for Earth. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And let's get 1 more card. We have the Phoenix, okay? So the circle is the symbol for ether or spirit in this deck. Very powerful energy. All right. Yeah, I'm seeing that this person is struggling with control issues, Sagittarius. They couldn't wait to get their hands wrapped around you, and you're trying to free yourself from this. Most of you guys are, okay? I see that you have feelings for one another, and maybe in the beginning the intention of this person was really, really good, okay? With the octopus, this is someone who's highly intellectual, also may have showed that they really had good intentions towards you in the beginning, but something about boundaries and something about them clinging on you that you could have felt like it was a red flag at some point, okay? So maybe they think as though love is all about possessing. Maybe this is something they are aware of, but they don't know that it's a little bit extreme with the octopus, okay? They need to be able to trust you guys to give you the space that you need. And I'm going to mention that at the bottom of the deck we have the lamp, okay? So the upside down triangle with the line in the middle is the chemical symbol for Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and we have here the deer as well. So they have to understand that when you guys are away, you're busy with work, you have so many things going on. They need to be able to trust you guys that you're not going about to do anything that can break this person's trust. So not only is this control issues, but also trust issues for some of you, okay? So I also see that you could be, at the moment, not communicating with this person or distancing yourselves. For some of you, you're distancing yourselves for good because you don't want someone to control you or dominate you or just to constantly dictate your life here. What you guys do, you don't want that. You want the freedom. You want to breathe in a relationship. You want something healthier. That's why you're walking away. So with the B here, for some time you guys worked out on this relationship. You were constantly putting so much effort in. I see that you've also overextended yourselves, but something about work and the time you spent with this person is something that you guys fight about. I don't know why I'm sensing that. This is someone who wants your full attention all the time, but you guys know that that's not possible because you also have to cater to your needs, and you have maybe work, you have so much things going on. But I don't know, at this time they may have cling on you, and you don't really like that. There has been some fight as well, and maybe you confronted this person straight on, bluntly, transparently. You told them that you don't like how they're trying to control you or dominate you or just being too clinging on you guys, okay? With the Phoenix over here, this talks about the relationship and how maybe this is already a burden, not just on you but on this person's shoulder as well. Maybe this is something that they need to let go. They need to be able to see that this is only going to weigh them down. It's time for some deep transformation with the Phoenix. Let the past go. Let the past pattern, behavior, mindset go, but because it's not going to help you both repair the relationship, okay? Also, someone's temperament. What I'm seeing here, Sagittarius, with the octopus and the Phoenix, if they can't get what they want, or you guys do not give in to what they want sometimes, they try to start some drama, or they try to blame you for something. I see someone's temperament over here, very, very strong, and oftentimes when they do don't get what they want, they tend to blame you for it. I see some defensiveness here, like it's your fault, it's your fault, you know. They're always saying that it's your fault when it's not. It's not like that. They shouldn't be blaming you for everything here. Also, when they do try to push you guys away, like, okay, I don't care, fine, you can leave, Sagittarius, I'm gonna make it on my own. There's this kind of pride into it, because deep down, that's not actually what they mean, okay? Deep down, this person has vulnerable heart and a soft spot for you guys, but they can't help but say the words like that when they're upset. It's an act of defense. It's an act of defense, but what they don't want to confront is why they need to cling and why they need to be controlling over people, relationships, or stuff like that. Now we're gonna open these cards more, okay? And I was really getting specific messages for you and this person. This is also someone who maybe doesn't have any other social network. Maybe, I don't know, this is someone who refuses to go out or meet other people. Maybe something happened in their past that may have led them to cling on you because they were afraid of being abandoned. Okay, that's what I'm seeing as well. You wanted to pull them out of that space. You could be trying to heal the relationship by talking it out with them. But it takes a while for them to change, okay? And they need to recognize that first and foremost. That's what the Phoenix card is saying. The transformation needs to happen on themselves so that they can be enlightened. Otherwise, if they're just trying to change so that you both can work things out, there's a tendency for this person to keep on doing this down the road, for them to relapse. And so it's not a full transformation. Alright, so additional messages, please, Spirit, about this other person Sagittarius is dealing with for second half of November, please. They also have a tendency to snap easily. So like I said, control issues and temperament issues. Like if you just do something simple and they didn't really like how you did it, they take it against you so much. And maybe for some of you, you could have felt like it was really your fault when it wasn't. Okay? They tend to make things bigger than it should. All right, so let's see, we have the 6 of Wands here. Some of you really want to be fleeing this situation for now with the Phoenix. See, you're rising above the ashes. You're being transformed as we speak. What you've been through was really difficult. There was a lot of heated discussions, very intense energy, maybe some drama, but you're wanting to be free from this person is what I'm seeing here too. So the blockage at this time, they're really attached to you. See, with the roots over here, they tend to really build attachment. There's also this energy of missing you a lot, Sagittarius. You could also be missing this person, but you want to go back on that feeling when things were really less dramatic, when things were actually very lighthearted between the two of you. That's what you want. You want someone to be more compassionate towards you guys. Okay, because this is a blockage. Someone is not being compassionate. Someone could actually be coming, like I said, defensive. Also, yeah, they could be doing this push and pull towards you. They're pushing away, but actually want you to come closer. And that could be an indication of them not knowing what it is that they actually want here. They need to be clear with what they want. So this is someone who could be telling you guys, like, it's okay, it's fine, I don't need you in my life. But then again, they could be sulking in because you guys are walking away, when in fact that's the opposite that they want. So they are detached, or they really cling on. It's something extreme, okay? The root or cause of that is the Ace of Cups. So this is reconciliation. This is also someone needing to open their heart. All right, they need to open their heart and love themselves. This is what I'm seeing with the cards. Someone needs self-love. They need to love themselves so deeply so that they don't really need to cling on others anymore. They also need to forgive anything that has happened in the past with the 6 of Cups. If anyone has hurt this person deeply, if there has been relationships that abandoned this person in the past, kind of feel like they're still carrying that baggage around with you and any other relationships they have in their life. So that's why they're behaving this way. Okay, They wanted so bad to keep things as they are. That's why they're coming across as I don't want you to go. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to happen. Because there's something that has happened in their life that was definitely heavy and maybe traumatic, okay? So in the past, yeah, they got really left out with the Seven of Wands here. They got blocked, or someone blocked this person. Also, this energy of them not, I don't know, I'm really getting that they don't have a lot of social friends here, or maybe they're detached, okay, from others in the past, right? A lot of people could be judging this person as well. For some reason, I'm getting that. So for so long, this person had no other choice but stay strong. They were trying to defend. See, the defensiveness is coming up again, because they had no choice but to be this way, to be strong, to try to be strong, okay? Try to be strong. They're headstrong as well. I hope this is all making sense, okay? So what they're thinking at the moment is the Temperance card, and they should, I kind of feel like they want to be healed from this. And they're thinking as well that some of you guys are pulling away. The energy of the Temperance is moderate approach. You guys are no longer overextending yourselves. You both could also be in this energy of we really have to prioritize healing ourselves, maybe getting therapy, getting counseling, whatever case that may be. Okay, the Temperance card to me is putting a brakes on something, right? In order to heal, in order to get back in balance. Because like I mentioned earlier, they were a little bit extreme. But something happened in their past that was extreme as well, okay? Because they left this unhealed maybe. And now this is happening again in their life because they need to confront what is not being healed from their past, okay? So as a result though, I kind of feel like they're going to open their hearts and it's a different new experience. The Ace of Cups. There is hope. This person needs to believe that there is hope here, that they don't need to treat every other relationships the same way, okay? So what's coming in the near future, we have the Three of Swords. If this is kind of like a warning card in the near future, someone really needs to focus on healing their heart here. See, Ace of Cups and Temperance. They need to be positive. They need to focus on themselves for now and not the past or not your relationship. If you're the ones who need healing, the cards are saying this is really of utmost importance, because with the Three of Swords, this can really have an effect, long-term effect here. With this person, they could be still carrying this kind of mindset with the Three of Swords, something that has hurt them in the past, and they still keep thinking everybody's gonna hurt them eventually. So this is also someone who could be saying, I don't need people are just gonna hurt me, I don't need relationships, commitment is not for me, or like there's no such thing as love. You know, I'm only citing examples, but that's what I'm feeling if it gets to that level, because the Six of Cups being a challenge, someone is branding love in a very spiteful way because they only recalled the past, full of hurt, full of pain. And the Phoenix card is saying it's time for them to burn the past and rise above this like the Phoenix. It needs to be a complete transformation. It needs to be a complete and drastic transformation here so that they can really open their heart for healing and a whole new emotional experience with people. Their power and their energy at the moment is the Ten of Cups. They see you as their Ten of Cups. They also want to manifest the Ten of Cups, right? But in the environment is the Seven of Swords. So maybe they're a little bit affected by you guys not communicating with them. It's not a little, actually they're really affected by this, okay? Also, remember I told you guys they could be detached one minute and then they could be really, really attached the next. And this is what I'm seeing with the cards. They're still keeping an eye on you. And you guys could also be aware of that someone is keeping an eye on you. I don't know if you both are trying to avoid each other. But that's, I kind of feel like that's what's needed right now is some space. So, hopes and fears. Sagittarius, I kind of feel like someone who's overthinking about this. That's why I said earlier, they need to focus on their healing because it seems as though they're still focused on you. And they're thinking of all this stuff that's not really with no basis, no justifiable reasons. They could be thinking that you guys are entertaining other people, or if this is someone you're still in a relationship with and you're just not talking at the moment, they could be thinking all this stuff. Like you could be going out with others, doing things behind their back. They might see you as deceitful. They might actually see you as you're lying, you're cheating, something like that. Okay, it's because of what they've been through. They tend to overthink situations like this. All right, but they also hope for, I kind of feel like they're hoping for someone to talk to them with the Three of Cups, that they can share this with others. And that's what I see this person really needs right now, is to get some insight, someone to give them sound advice as well. Okay, maybe they will have a better chance of listening it out to others rather than coming directly from you guys, because I see that they're really defensive. See, they're really defensive about this. As the final outcome is the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be thinking of working things out with this person. Also, maybe you're trying to find a way for a win-win solution here. How can you create balance and peace? However it looks like. Maybe for some of you, this is finally severing ties and saying, or giving closure to each other. Maybe for some of you, this is trying to fix the relationship. Okay, we're going to clarify these cards. Why is the Six of Wands here? Please, Spirit, clarify the Six of Wands. We have the Ten of Wands. So they feel like it's a one-sided thing, but it's really not. That's what I'm getting, because the Temperance card is here. It means it's balanced. It's just that you see things differently and this person sees things differently. You guys are clashing. In the beginning, maybe you guys blended together. You do so well blending in with this person's life here. You don't have problem with that, but I kind of feel like they feel it's one-sided because, like I said a while ago, they have this dominant side. If they don't get what they want, they act defensively, and they think that, oh, it's all about I'm the only one putting effort in, you know, and you're not putting effort in, Sagittarius, something like that. They put the blame on you, but they're just doing it extremely here. That's the thing. It's not that you're doing nothing. They're just overdoing it. You know what I mean? Overfeeling it. See, we have the Five of Swords. So this is someone who recalls their past relationships or history in a very spiteful way. It's like when someone recalls the past, we think about happy moments, but it's quite the opposite for this person because they haven't healed. This is someone who has been maybe in too many heartbreaking situations in their life, and maybe family also hurt them. And that's why they lash out here with the Five of Swords. Instead of maybe saying compassionate words, they need to be really careful with their words as well. Even though they're hurt and they're hurting, it doesn't give us an excuse to always say hurtful words to others. Okay, because that will also add fuel to the fire and nothing is going to be resolved with that. On top of that, we can't take back the words that we say, right? Even though we can choose to say those words, but when it comes down to it, when we realize that's not actually what I want to say or I mean to say, there might be a tendency to regret that down the road. Okay, and I see both parties are feeling like very hurt because of this. All right, there might have been some back and forth as well, but you merely reacted to this, Sagittarius. You had to at some point defend yourself, but you did engage in some back and forth at some point. We have the Death card. So they want a sense of new beginning with you guys, but whoa, because they're not manifesting it with you right now, I see someone who's really dramatic about this, really in their feelings. Okay, they could also be feeling depressed about this in general. They could be saying, no, I'm fine, I'm okay, you go on. Be careful of someone playing the victim here as well, because they're not the victim. See, that's what the Phoenix card is all about. Someone needs to realize their power by not really blaming their experiences in life, not feeling like they're defeated, they're the victim of situations, but to just accept that the past is the past and it's time to learn the lessons and move on. Because I see that someone is still avoiding the change that needs to happen here, and because they avoid the change, it creates some drama. Why is the Seven of Wands here? We have the Nine of Pentacles. So I am getting that this is someone very sheltered. This is someone who's very successful with their work as well, but they've been isolated from a lot of other people. So they had the tendency to cling on you, Sagittarius. This might be someone that they're not really entirely dependent on you guys financially, but emotionally they were. This might also be someone who wanted to share with you what they have in life with the Nine of Pentacles. They're very successful in their field. However, I don't know, because they were really invested on this relationship, they could have felt like they have the right to control you, because they already have given so much of themselves and their resources to this relationship. I don't know why I'm getting that. So why is the Temperance card here? We have the High Priestess. So yeah, there's definitely a flux in this situation. Someone is also being influenced by their emotions. That's why they're making decisions that are not based on their heart, on their intuition. This is mostly based on one's ego, their pride maybe. They make decisions that later on they regret, but it makes them feel superior. When I see someone possibly wanting to hurt others because they're hurt, and they don't mind maybe torturing themselves with that pain later on, but as long as they were able to inflict that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's quite a very heavy and very complicated energy that I'm picking up from this person. Maybe to you, you guys are thinking this is just a complicated person and you don't want complications anymore. We have the Son of Cups. Some of you could be already moving on to another water sign. Yeah, you have some new romantic offer right now. And if this is you already putting an end to this, maybe you are truly with a water sign and that's why they're behaving this way. But for you guys, maybe you could be talking to a water sign. Yeah, you could be already recommitting to a water sign or committing to someone new. That's why this person is behaving this way. They kind of feel like it's unfair. See? They might try to, they are still feeling conflicted about this. They want to be happy for you guys, but they just couldn't because they need to focus on their healing because they're still looking into you. We have the Ten of Swords. See, this is a very heavy energy. Someone is really in pain here. All right, because the Ten of Cups with the Ten of Swords, something they couldn't feel their happiness because their mind is not letting them be happy. It's ego here. It's also them not being focused on what they have right now. They're still looking into the past here. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Please clarify the Seven of Swords. Yeah, they feel rejected by you guys. They are feeling like you are cold-heartedly rejecting them and might be doing things behind their back. See, they see you moving on, Sagittarius, and they see that some of them are regretting though, and some of them are holding in resentment. The Ten of Swords, they feel betrayed. For some reason, they're the ones that are feeling betrayed by this because they didn't really get the outcome that they want. They were trying to push you away, but they were hoping you guys to pull closer. But how can you pull closer to someone who's lashing out or they have issues that they need to heal? So maybe in the process, you met someone new and maybe you're never coming back here. That's why you're now in silence here because you had realized something with the Four of Cups. You had to reject something in order to realize maybe there's something better. Okay, why is the Three of Cups here? Eight of Wands. So for some of, yeah, they're hoping for you guys to communicate. I see here gossips. They're trying to get either information from you guys or they're trying to gossip about you because again, they're feeling quite bitter about this. See, with the Five of Swords being a challenge, they're really feeling bitter about this. And just be careful, Sagittarius. Just be careful, okay? Why is the Eight of Swords here? Mother of Wands. So you guys are, some of you are going to heal this relationship. But for most of you, kind of feel like it's going to be a short-lived reconciliation. Because you're going to realize this person hasn't fully changed. And you're going to protect yourselves from this. Because you recognize the pattern, right? So the best that can happen, I kind of feel like you need to just focus on work and building yourselves once again because this also affected you. Kind of felt like it has been some toxic experience and just set your sights higher with work here or building stability on your own. The Empress, the more that you focused on yourselves or this person with your healing, the Empress means rebirth. The Empress also means growth and abundance. Someone is really going to step in their power. yeah, and break free from that feeling of blaming the world for their lack of happiness here. That people never really intend to hurt them, but they need to also not take that against them and block happiness out, because I see someone blocking their happiness, their own happiness, because of this kinds of thinking. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing with your reading, Sagittarius. I know it was a bit heavy, and please just take whatever resonates and leave out what doesn't. I do not sugarcoat anything on my reading, but if it does help at least one of you guys, then that brings me joy. Okay, so I'm sending you love and light. Thank you for watching till the end. I'm sending you namaste.